Hey everybody, it's Crappie Dan with another tip from Crappie Now magazine, how to rig your boat. What I want to talk about now is mounting the depth finder to your console of your boat where you're driving. And if you've got a center mount for an aluminum, or whether you have a side mount, or whether you have a fiberglass boat like we have here, you can actually see what I have done on my boat is to have a cut down version of the bracket that came with this depth finder. This is a Garmin. And you can see we made it shorter, and it's mounted to a great plate that Scap Cicero put together for me. And you can see this is solid. And we replaced the faceplate that came with the Ranger, and it's perfect. He cut it perfectly. This thing is sound. It's not going to go anywhere, yet it's adjustable, and it's right there in front of me so that I can see it as I'm going down the water, or if I'm doing structure scans looking for the fish when I'm out in the water doing research. So it's right here. It's right there at my fingertips. I can work it. I don't have to look off anywhere. I can see right ahead of me as I'm going, yet I can see everything on here just by looking down. And I can run down the water, watch my mapping, whatever it may be. It's a lot safer than having to look off to the side or having something up here blocking my vision so I can't see down the water. So you want to have something that you can adjust and put here. Again, this is a Garmin mount that's been adjusted and then a faceplate made. And this can be made by you. However, with Scap, a transducer saver, he made this so that it would fit this boat. So I'm sure he could custom fit you one for your boat as well. But the key things in mounting this where you have room on your console. But let's say you don't have a console that's going to allow a big unit like this, a 12-inch unit, to work on the faceplate. This is too big to be put inside of the plate that came with the boat. Another way to do it is get a gimbal, either from Transducer Shield and Saver, that comes up, and there are other companies out there that make gimbal mounts that you can mount right here. You can put them up, and they'll have arms that will extend towards you, and that way you can have the depth finder sitting right here. There's a lot of elites on the bass side that we can learn from for crappie fishing that are running two units side by side. One of them they're using for the mapping so that you can go down the lake and you can check structure. And the other one they're using for side and down scan or traditional scans to be able to look at the depth, look at the contours, look at the fish to see where the fish are holding. So what's key is being able to see and to see your unit and be able to adjust it so that it's right in the plain sight of where you're headed to. Likewise, where the light will not be too glary off of it so that you can see the content that's being put on the page for you in HD. So again, make sure it's solid, make sure it's mounted where it screws in, make sure it's where you can take it off pretty easily, and make sure that if you use a gimbal over here, be aware most gimbal mounts will give under pressure when going down the water. And as they're going down the water, if they're going to give on you, they're going to lean forward, or if you're somewhere else, you know, like driving with them, make sure you take them off of there, that they're not going to lean forward on you and ruin them. Some people in the tour will take them and lean them down on the gimbals so that they know they'll already be there. The only problem with that is if you don't bungee them, if you're going down the highway, they will ride up on you and you'll get a lot of vibration on your unit. Until next time, this is Crappie Dan with Crappie Now magazine. You guys have a great time. Try some of these mounting tips, and we'll see you next time. Catch some fish.